Hi, good morning. My name is Alejandro. I am a student of language degree at Centro Universitario de Ixtlahuaca. And today I'm going to give you some tips, some advices about the speaking for LCE, especially in part 2. This part is considered one of the most difficult because you have to contrast, you have to say similarities about two images, and at the end of the time you have to answer a question provided by the examiner. Remember that you have to contrast, such as the first image, such as the second image. Yes, maybe in one image you probably have one where there are a lot of people, while in the second there could be just one person doing different activities. Yes? Okay, so let's start with the remember that for doing this task you have only 1 minute, so you have to contrast, say a similarity, and make a prediction, and at the end to answer the question provided. Okay? Well, we have these images, and probably you have to say, as I have said, the similarity between two images. Yes? We have to follow an structure, because through this structure you can follow a path in order to avoid confusions and to follow a strategy. This will be easier for your speaking. Yes? It's one similarity, you can say one contrast, again, one similarity, one contrast, and one prediction. This is only like 15 seconds, 10 seconds. You have to be careful with the time, because you have to have time in order to answer the question. That is the last part. Answer the question. Probably you can have doubts about how did you say a word. If you have this problem, you can start saying like, let me see, or let me think, what else? Okay? Now, we are going to talk about the third part. Speaking. Well, in this part of the exam, you are going to have a lot of images, like 6, 7, or 4. But remember that this part is going to be done in pairs. In this part, you have to say your points in favor, say your points in against, but mainly the task of the third part is to interact with your partner. Okay? For this, I can give you some tips like describe all the pictures. To say your points in favor, and share your points against. Against. Yes? Some points in favor, like I agree. That's a good point. And excellent. Remember that you have 3 minutes for doing this task. So you have to be very quickly because you have to describe all the images. And for points against, you can say, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about. I'm not convinced. And also you can say, I don't agree. Yes? Mainly these images have something in common, like in this case, the food, the meals, the seats. Probably this kind of place like taking a rest. You have to describe that this second part, but in this you are going to have more than 3 or 4. Okay? Well, I hope these useful advices will be really useful for you for your part of the speaking. Thank you for